No similarity at all. And yet in this one beast, you find these two characteristics. Two horns like a lamb. It has two aspects like a lamb, but it speaks like a dragon. In other words, it has a dual personality. It has a split personality. Now, I want you to notice that it's not that this beast has two horns like a lamb, and then the two horns are broken. In other words, it ceases being like a lamb, and then it speaks like a dragon when the two horns are broken. No. The Bible says that it speaks like a dragon even while it still has the two horns. In other words, it professes one thing, but it actually lives another. In other words, it professes two principles we're going to notice that Christ entertained, and it's going to say, we believe in that, but at the same time, it's going to persecute like the dragon of Revelation chapter 12. Now, let's identify this lamb beast. Let's see, actually it's not a lamb beast, but the beast that has two horns like a lamb. Let's review the order of kingdoms that we studied last time. You remember that we have a lion. What kingdom does the lion represent? Babylon. Then we have a bear. What kingdom does the bear represent? The Medes and Persians. Then we have a leopard. What kingdom does the leopard represent? Greece. Then we have a dragon beast. And what does that dragon beast represent? Rome. And then that dragon beast grows 10 horns. What do the 10 horns represent that come from the head of Rome, of the dragon beast? It represents Rome that was divided into 10 kingdoms as a result of the barbarian invasions. 476 is the key date. That's when the last Roman emperor was deposed. And then you have the little horn, which represents the papacy, which, by the way, is Roman also. It comes from the head of the dragon beast, which is Rome. And it rules for 1260 years. But then, at the end of the 1260 years, it receives a what? A deadly wound. The sword that it used to persecute now turns against it. In other words, the sword is taken out of its hand, and the sword rises against it and gives it a deadly wound. And for a while, this beast is inactive. This sea beast is inactive because it has a deadly wound. But the Bible says that its deadly wound is going to be what? Healed. Now, I want you to notice something very interesting about this beast. When this first beast falls, when the sea beast receives its deadly wound, at that moment is when this land beast rises. So we have a chronological detail to know exactly when this beast is going to arise in the flow of history. Let's notice several characteristics. Characteristic number one of this land beast that is going to give the sword back to the sea beast, and it's going to impose the mark of the sea beast. It's going to impose the number of the sea beast. It's going to make an image of the sea beast. It's going to tell everyone to worship the sea beast. In other words, everything it does is with reference to the sea beast. It's almost like it doesn't have its own identity. It arose for one purpose, and that was to return the identity or the ability to persecute to that first beast.